all good. Let's talk about it. So, I had a very long day yesterday. As I've said before, I drive an hour to work and I drive an hour back home every day. So I'm driving 2 hours and then to and from work. And sometimes I have to work really long days, like I'll work 13-hour days and stuff like that. So yesterday was one of those days. And I was just very overwhelmed throughout the day. I had a rough day at work. It was a really rough day. And I was just feeling overwhelmed. Like it was just too much. It was too much. Right? I just felt like everything was just too much. Life was just too much yesterday. But I have a best friend, and I'm gonna call her my best friend. She is my big sister. Has been my big sister for almost 20 years. I moved to Georgia from North Carolina when I was 19 years old. And we worked at the same place. I had already worked with the company. I just transferred when I moved from North Carolina to Georgia. I just transferred my job. But when I got to Georgia, she was working there, and she was actually pregnant at the time. And we didn't like each other at first, which is so crazy. Like, we didn't like each other. It was crazy. We just didn't vibe at the beginning. We didn't like each other, and it was what it was. But then we actually got to talking and realized we were both born and raised in North Carolina, and actually like 30-45 minutes from each other. And we just got to talking and cool ever since. She's always treated me like her little sister. Like, she's never treated me any different than that. So yesterday was one of those days that I was just, like I said, feeling overwhelmed. And I hadn't talked to her in a while. I had talked to her, I want to say a few days before yesterday, but we don't talk too often because I'm always working. Like, I'm just always working. And we don't get to talk all the time because life be lifing sometimes. But I love that when I do talk to her, like, she knows when I'm overwhelmed and life is just too much, and she knows exactly what to say to get me laughing, to get me in good spirits. And it was just good conversation last night with her. Like, we talked on my way back home last night. We talked, and it was just real good conversation with her. And she actually cares, like, and she's not one of those friends that, just tell you what you want to hear and kind of let you do whatever and just tell you what you want to hear. Or she doesn't encourage nonsense. Like, she trusts and believes. She calls me out on when I'm wrong. She tells me when I need to do better. She encourages me when I'm doing great. She's just a true friend. And until I met her, I had not experienced a true friend. And it's crazy. Like, I've had people that I thought were my friends. Because at one point in my life, I just wasn't together. Like, I wasn't together at all. And I've had friends that just wanted me around because I made them look good. I've had those type of friends. I have friends that wanted what I had at the time. I've had friends that just used me to the last drop. I've had all that. And she just was never that. And here we are, almost 20 years, and our relationship has been the same since day one. Like, we have not, I will say, at one point in our relationship, we did have like a little tiff when I was married before, and my ex-husband didn't want me to have anything. He didn't want me to have any friends. He didn't want me to have anything to do with my family. He didn't want me to have anything to do with anybody but him. He only wanted me to depend on him. And me thinking that that's what I had to do because I'm married now, and I kind of cut her out a little bit, kind of stepped away from her. And when he realized that, he pretty much just started treating me like something on the bottom of his shoe. So I had to admit that I was wrong and talk to her. And I would never forget what she said to me when I had to go back and talk to her and just like admit I was wrong. She told me I was her sister and I was always gonna be her sister, and that was just it. And we literally picked our relationship up where it left off, and like nothing never happened. And it's been that way ever since. Like, but it's crazy because you can think someone is your friend, and then it could be a short amount of time, or it could take a long time for you to actually realize and see that this person is not your friend at all. And some of us still don't see it. Like, you'll still think that that's your friend, even though they're showing you that they're not. I think it's so crazy. She is my friend. Like, she's the only person that in 20 years, she's the only person I really deal with like that. I've tried to befriend other people and it just did not work out. And I'm one of those type of people, like, I feel your vibe. Like, if your energy ain't right, if your vibe ain't right with me, nah, we can't be cool. Like, we just can't be cool. And I did try to have a relationship, a friendship with someone, and they just pulled me into all types of drama. And that's my number one. Don't put me in no drama. Keep me out your stuff. So, yeah. But I just, like, and I feel so much better today. Like, starting a new day, waking up this morning. Like, we had a really nice conversation. And waking up this morning, I feel so much better. Going to sleep last night, I felt so much better after talking to her. And that's usually how that goes. Like, she get me right. She'll let me know what I need to do better at and where I'm messing up at and stuff like that. She's always kept it real with me. And I just really appreciate her for that. She don't just tell me what I want to hear at the time to make me happy. She keeps it real. But yeah, I just wanted to have a discussion. So wanted to ask you guys your thoughts and opinions on that, like friendships. Like, do they still exist? Like, are we still creating real bonds and real friendships out here? Or are we just, I ain't gonna say we, or is people just using each other to get to where they want to be? Or using that person to get to where they need to be in life? I know that's kind of like a touchy subject. Desmond and I have talked about friendships several times. And that may be a topic that we do together. Like, I think we have a difference of opinion on that as well. Desmond doesn't understand how I'm cool with just not having no friends. My friend lives my sister lives in Georgia. I live in South Carolina. I don't want no friends. I don't want nobody in my house. I don't want nobody hanging around me. I don't want none of that no more. Like, if it ain't her, I'm good. I know I can trust her. I know I can talk to her about anything, and it stays between me and her. I know I don't have to worry about her talking about me behind my back. All those things. So, if it ain't her, I'm good. Like, I don't need no more friends. No new friends. Ain't that's all? No new friends? That's just what it is. No new friends. But you only find people like that. Like, they're very few and far between. Like, you don't meet people like that anymore. A lot of people just want to use you, and yeah, they only need you if you can do something for them, pretty much. Like, I ain't gonna say everybody, but a majority of people out here, that's just what it is. And finding somebody real that really cares about you, that really is your friend, is very few. So, but yeah, so I'm in good spirits. I hope y'all could hear me in this video, because I got the heat on. It's a little chilly. But yeah, I just want to use a topic of friends. What y'all think? What are y'all thoughts and opinions on that? How you feel about friendships? Are you the type of person that have a small circle, or are you the type of person that has a huge circle? Like I said, my circle is very small. Very, very small. It's a dot. My circle is very small. I don't believe in having a lot of people around me, hanging around me. Like, no, I don't. Yeah, that's never been my cup of tea. But, yeah. The traffic out here is crazy. And people are driving crazy. So, I'm going to end this ride reflections right here, so I can really focus and pay attention to the road. But y'all make sure y'all leave in the comments your thoughts, your opinions, and this could be a topic that Des and I also do together, so y'all can kind of get his views and opinions on friendships as well. But yeah, make sure you